Rehearsals are underway. In a few days, this cast will put on the drama Get Away From Me. The group aims to bring an understanding of Ebola through theatre.
People from Arab, they help each other.
Ebola is a very difficult disease to understand. Even researching on it, it's so information heavy. So unless we create characters whom you love, when you see them going through these experiences, these doubts, each of us will choose whom we identify with and probably take their point of argument and through that route understand the disease better.
I don't have Ebola and I can't have Ebola.
Alice is the main character in the play. She and her fellow market vendors struggle with the reality of Ebola in her community.
You want me to touch it so that I get a dose of your disease? Please!
According to the script, I'm a woman who people mistake to be having Ebola. Now, the way they react is their genuine reaction to a person who has Ebola. So, when people have Ebola, they're discriminated, segregated, and stigmatized. No one wants to talk to you. No one wants to be your friend, even those you knew. No one wants to touch you. So, I think even if it was mistaken, it's a representation of what would actually happen if I had Ebola.
But I'm not sick.
Uganda has had several Ebola outbreaks in recent years, but no cases linked to the West Africa crisis. Officials credit its well-coordinated response system. Even for a country that has previously had success at combating an Ebola epidemic, dramas can still remain an effective way of creating awareness about the potential threat the disease poses.
This play has nailed one key point. You know, in Uganda, in most societies, we have an issue of dissolved social responsibility. You know, something happens and nobody wants to take responsibility and people just distance and start pointing fingers. So for me, that is something I can relate to so much, and I'm very sure many Ugandans can relate to it.
According to the World Health Organization, the Ebola outbreak has now killed almost 3,000 people, making this the most severe outbreak on record. Director of the play, Philip Luswata, says he would want to help ease the situation by staging the play before a West African audience.
I would really love for this play to be watched, you know, all over the world, even in Europe, because my play addresses the reaction to fear from beginning to end. That's the big thing. And it's an attempt to also demystify the idea that we should be scared. You know, unless you face fear straight on, it's going to consume you. There's no other way. You don't hide from the problem.
The World Health Organization warns the number of Ebola cases is rapidly on the rise. For those in the crowd, this drama serves as a reminder of how important it is to know the facts behind the outbreak. Ssenyange, CCTV, Kampala, Uganda.